Welcome to this exhibit pack update. You can see Blackstone and Grayson on a foggy morning here in Ely, Minnesota. The pups are almost 7 months old and are weighing about 88 pounds each. They are pretty much as heavy and tall as Rika and doing really well keeping up with their pack, physically and socially speaking. We're really happy with how well they've integrated into the pack and to their life in the main exhibit. You can see Rowan on the rock to the left and Cedar to the right. They've spent a lot of time investigating the pond and learning how to fish for sticks, as we call it here. Just the center for a lot of activity and incredible enrichment for the ambassadors. And speaking of enrichment, the ambassador wolves had a Halloween-themed enrichment. We carved some pumpkins and drilled holes to kind of simulate a Kong on other pumpkins, and we stuffed them with ground venison and ground turkey. They enjoy shredding these to get to the treats inside. You can see Blackstone carry one into the woods, and Rika here doing an FLU, a flag leg urination, after she was done eating from it, of course. And FLU is a female version of an RLU, or race leg urination, and usually used for scent marking and usually seen in dominant or breeding females in a pack. You can see here they all engaged with the enrichment, and even Grayson did some scent rolling on the pumpkin. And speaking of Grayson, in this next video, he's engaging in some very social moments with Rika. Hip slams, invite chases, some high excitement interactions with her, and Blackstone is close and seems to attempt to engage as part of the sequence by pawing and scraping to the ground here. Cass seems to be more focused on what the pups are doing, but he does come over and you can't quite see it, and he does a subtle chin rest. Grayson's ears go sideways, but he doesn't seem to correct that behavior and continues with his social sequence with Rika. We watch for these signs of testing from the subordinate males, especially during winter and as breeding season approaches, but Grayson continues to be well established and he continues to be very confident and asserts dominance on a daily basis while still maintaining these positive relationships within the pack. It is great to see that at almost 9.5 years old, he still has a lot of life in him and within the pack. So we're happy to see these interactions and seeing him run around in the rock in a loop and do this with both Rika and Blackstone. He does a little shake there to kind of try to disengage in that interaction, but they continue to kind of seek that social engagement from him. And this last weekend, they had their first snowfall. The pups were very intrigued and doing lots of investigating the new sites. There's a lot of new textures with it, smells and tastes. So certainly lots of rolling around in the snow, but you'll have to tune in on our next pack update to watch more on that first snow day for our wolf pups, Cedar and Rowan. And you can also join us in supporting the International Wolf Center. Gift to the Max Day is on November 20th. But early giving is well underway. Your gift helps care for our ambassador wolves and brings wolf education to hundreds of people. Every gift counts and many will be matched. So you can find the link to donate in the comments section. Thank you so much for supporting our mission and our ambassador wolves. See you next time.